This story is interesting, but you are going to be the judge of this matter. My father is a known billionaire who owns so many mansions worth billions of money. We live in one of the very best mansions with our servants. My father's mansions are built beautiful and strong. It took my father years to complete these mansions. He gave one of the mansions to some people without shelter, rent-free, and had every necessary things available for them. He gave them limited times to live in the mansion so he could house other people like that. We've had past tenants, but these tenants made this story interesting. They had everything available and beautiful for them, just like the past tenants that had lived in the house. One day, one of our servants, Linus, went to these tenants and told them not to worry about the limited time they have to stay in the mansion, that when their time is up, they would come stay with us in our mansion, that my father is planning on destroying that mansion. So they started doing as they liked, living out the instructions of my father as they lived their lives. They deceived each other at all times, so they do become greater than the other. They killed innocent fellows and painted the walls with their bloods. They turned away their eyes from bigger fellows oppressing smaller fellows. They act nice when they hear my father is around the mansion. When their time was up, the feeling greater and better ones packed their bags and came in front of our mansion. When my father saw them, he realized it was time for them to leave his mansion. He sent one of our servants to go inspect the mansion. The servant returned, saying there were snakes and thieves in the house already, because they had made holes and broken the walls of the house as they tried to hide the dead bodies of the innocents. He said paints were peeled and stained with blood. My father got mad at the report and went to inspect the mansion himself. He couldn't believe his sight. Everywhere was dirty. He couldn't recognize it was the mansion that took him years and billions to complete. When my father met them at our mansion door, they told him that Linus told them that they would come live with us in our mansion and that my father would destroy the mansion soon. My father went in and came out with a pistol and drove them back to that mansion and made it clear they wouldn't leave that house until they fixed everything. They even destroyed the beautiful flowers and filled the pool with the blood of the innocent fellows. Now, judge for yourself how and why my father would destroy a strong and beautiful mansion that took him years and resources to build. Tell me how those tenants who couldn't maintain their own mansion come maintain ours. Why then are the inhabitants of earth so hopeful that God would destroy this beautiful earth that took God ages and wisdom to put up? And we think we would destroy God's building and relocate to heaven? God has given us earth as our home. All we should do is ask God to help us fix it well. If one digs a pit, one falls into it. If one breaks a wall, snake comes in to bite that person. As you make your bed, so you shall lie on it. For every soul that have contributed to the destruction of earth, that is our safe place, must fix it. Onye mebie ụwa, ọ ga-arụ ọrụ ya. We must fix earth.